Hello, this is our submission for our final project for the class Cybersecurity Policy and Governance 2 during fall 2020. Our presentation is Cyber Policy and Governance Program for Zoom Video Communications Inc. Our team members are Lawrence Lee, Yaman Yu, and I, Matthias Rosner. I will be presenting to you our final project. Our agenda is divided into 9 parts. The first part, we're going to talk about the Zoom 2020 cyber incident. Secondly, we're going to talk about the company demographics, followed by the company mission, the company assets, our risk appetite, our capability assessment methodology, cybersecurity framework, company policies, and policy development. In April 2020, it was discovered that over 500,000 Zoom accounts were being sold on the dark web. These credentials are now being utilized by hackers to invade companies, organizations, governments, and schools' Zoom private meetings. Such events have been named Zoom bombings and have forced Zoom to develop additional cybersecurity measures to ensure that meeting confidentiality of its users is ensured. Our mission is to make video communications frictionless and secure. This comes from our vision that video communication is empowering people throughout the world to accomplish more, especially during pandemic times, where quarantines might prevent workers and students, professors, from meeting in person. As our value, we care about our community, our customers, our company, and selves. And most importantly, this is based on our culture of delivering happiness to our employees and customers through our services. Our company demographics is divided into the following sections. Firstly, starting with governance, which is composed of 9 directors on the board committee. Our founder is Eric S. Yuan, which has served as the chairman of the board of directors since 2011 and is still currently the chairman currently. We have a revenue of 622.7 million total revenue for the 2020 fiscal year, which is an 88% revenue increment compared with the 2019 fiscal year. We are a company which employs 2,532 employees as of January 2020. 1,396, or 55% of our employees, are located currently in the United States, making us a majorly composed company from employees from the United States. Additionally, core to our company demographics are our products and services. These include meetings and chats held online, video webinars, conference rooms, an enterprise-level phone system, and the marketplace. We have identified our assets to be divided into 4 categories. As you can see, they are information technologies, people, and facilities. Our first one, information, includes user data, which are our video of our users, or Zoom videos of our users, and the digital storage of this information and videos in different data servers. Intellectual properties, such as our patents and our video streaming algorithms, ensure fast throughput of voice and audio data. Additional information such as security information and our policies that are core in supporting our video conferencing service. The second asset division we have is our technologies. These include our cloud architecture, such as server and hardware setups, distributed cloud architecture, as well such as additional distributed companies, which we utilize for the distribution of our Zoom service, such as utilizing the software of Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS, and Oracle. Additionally, we have single multi-point control units, known as MCUs. These are servers in charge of keeping all of our Zoom meetings nice and tidy by maintaining customers' audio and video in sync to allow for seamless communication as if it were in the workplace or in the classroom. The third category is our people. The people consist of our board of directors, our committee members, investors, frontline workers, managers, and experts. Lastly, we have our facilities, which include our network infrastructure, our cloud platform, our co-located data centers facilities, which are located across 17 data centers around the world, and our corporate offices, which hold the jobs of multiple of our employees. Additionally, for the risk appetite, we divide it into three parts depending on the revenue impact the operation and we divide it into the three categories, green being the lowest and red being the most dangerous. The green one is any halt that it would happen in an operating system. These are generally are low impact and have a regional revenue growth trends impact, and they're named the escalate to frontline attention. This which will be the record action. The second ones are operating systems that are halted for more than 10 minutes for less than 1 hour. So this we would consider medium impacts, which are risks that impact local revenue growth trends, and we would escalate this to management attention. And the third one will be operating systems that which when they're halted for 1 hour or above, the impacts of this will be quarterly revenue or profit losses, and we would escalate this to executive level attention. Or the capability assessment methodology we have chosen is the CMMC, which is Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, Security Maturity Evaluation System centered on data protection. It is the latest version of CMMC, focused on enhancing the supply chain security, and it offers a clear structure and procedure to comply with multiple standards and controls. The cybersecurity framework we have chosen is NIST 853 Revision 5. It focuses on privacy over previous NIST publications, hence the reason we have chosen it, which matches our focus of our highest priority asset, which we identify to be our information. Additionally, NIST 853 Revision 5 allows us to optimize our controls around privacy and other security controls. Our company policies are the following, and this is a list of all the policies we have created throughout the semester during the course, which consists of digital information protection policy, work from home policy, conflict of interest policy, privacy and security policy, acceptable use policy, patch management policy, and building management policy, maintenance policy. For the sake of time, from this list, we have selected our top 3 policies to discuss in the next slide. Our first created policy is Digital Information Policy Development, following the Access Control AC15, Security Policy and Privacy Attributes in NIST 853. We are now looking to harden our encryption of our Zoom recordings and live sessions to mitigate threats such as Zoom bombings and phishing threats. Our justification to creating this policy is because we have identified that Zoom must have an encryption policy since it is HIPAA, GDPR, and CCPA compliant in its public statement by following the references in AC16 control requirement. We can create a well-developed encryption pipeline for the Zoom video recordings and live stream data which we want to protect. The references in this control section include FIPS 143 for cryptographic modules, and we would give the highest level of security level, which is level 4, to our Zoom recordings, which we want to protect. Additionally, we have our second policy around privacy. Given that the privacy is one of our customers is our major focus, and in order to prevent future Zoom-based attacks or attacks to our servers which store our video conferences, we have decided to utilize Access Control 20, use of internal systems, and IA2 and authentication. We can utilize these two controls to add 2 additional regulations which we'll implement during Zoom pre-meeting settings. The first adding setting is multi-layer authentication, including 2-step verification and physical authenticators. Lastly, we propose a third policy, which is employee and security training. We will train all of our employees following NIST 4.2 awareness and training control requirements to give them better privacy training and ensure that no improper handling of user data could happen in the workplace. Thank you for your attention.